Welcome back to part 4 of Unit 1, Topic 2. In the previous slides, you learned about the types of experiential learning, main skills to be developed, and what is project-based learning versus what is problem-based learning. Further, in the upcoming slides, the 3 examples of creativity tools implemented in engineering teaching are going to be presented to you. Their relation to project-based learning and problem-based learning are going to be described. Before starting, let me introduce an exercise. Please note how the following examples differ concerning using the creativity tools, teacher's role, motivation tools, embeddedness into curricula, and so on. The first example that I'm going to talk about is Maker's Academy. Macademy. Macademy is a 3-month program for the creators of the future. It's an academy for makers where students of different fields make teams and use creativity and innovation to create hardware products. Macademy is held at Vilnius Tech, Linkmenų fabrikas. It's a creativity and innovation center where students can find everything that requires to create products and their prototypes. The program Macademy is held in stages. There are idea sessions, trainings, workshops, product development, and mentors consultations. After completion, participants have all the necessary skills to be the future-proof creators. Participants are students currently enrolled in university or recent graduates. The program is held in stages, as mentioned, so instructions of the workshops and tools that are going to be used in the academy, research and brainstorm workshops, design consultations, prototyping, and product finalization. In between of these stages, the critical evenings are held, during which the participants present their ideas to the mentors, which are usually teachers and business professionals. The best teams move forward in the program and the others have to leave the program. The competitive environment serves as a motivational factor and encourages to stay focused. The Macademy prize pool is quite high, and this year it is exactly 6,000 euros. Participants compete for prizes worth of 6,000 euros. So the first prize is 3,000 euros, second prize is 2,000 euros, and the third prize is 1,000. Participants also have a chance to win a membership at Vilnius Tech Linkmenų fabrikas workshops and connect with the professional mentors. The prizes, as well as part of other costs of the project, are covered by the contributions of the sponsoring companies, which are partners of Vilnius Tech. Teachers' role is very important in this kind of project. Teachers can serve as mentors at the Maker Academy, providing guidance and consultations in the process. In the Macademy project that is held this year at Vilnius Tech, we have a few engineering teachers that are mentoring the students in their journey of building a successful prototype. Also, the special masterclasses are executed jointly by these teachers, by the staff of Creativity Center of Vilnius Tech, and also by business companies. The program is not yet embedded in a curricula at Vilnius Tech, but models for all the stages of the program could be prepared and embedded in the curricula of different faculties and suggested as pre-models for the students. In this case, the students from different faculties could join these models and professors of the faculties would be more organically included. The following criteria are being used in the assessment process of the Academy: interdisciplinarity of the project, relevance of the problem being solved, presentation, final prototype, pricing, and manufacturing. Interdisciplinarity is very important. In order to reach this, the teams are formed of students representing 4 fields: design, electronics, construction or prototyping, and management or creative industries. Relevance of the problem being solved is also an important factor, and it's making students think as in real-life business building situations. Presentation is also important, and students get to practice it due to quite frequent critical nights, during which they get critiqued by the mentors and committee. Pricing and manufacturing is very important so that the prototypes would be cleverly thought through and students would be thinking business-like. As a result, all the teams that reach the final have a functional prototype. Also, the participants have a valuable set of knowledge in idea development, problem solving, research, creativity, design, and different types of prototyping, which is electronics, 3D modeling, and 3D printing, also wood, metal, and painting. The participants also have a valuable network of business companies that participate in the process. The combination of different motivational factors and the project-based nature of this project lead to a great success with students' learning outcomes. Finally, students learn a lot without even feeling it. The second example of the creativity techniques used in engineering education is a maker camp, which is called Makers 4.0. It's a 2-week summer school in Vilnius for engineering students from Lithuania and other countries. The summer school was organized in Vilnius Tech for young makers, students from Lithuania, Latvia, and Romania. Every country was represented by 8 students, and tutors came from Vilnius Tech, Riga Technical University, and Polytechnical University of Bucharest. Maker Camp Makers 4.0 was held at Vilnius Technik Menų Fabrikas Creativity and Innovation Center, where one can find everything that is required to create products and their prototypes. In order to be able to compare the improvement of participants and prototypes, all the teams were given the same task: to create an interactive lighting solution. Participants were students from 3 partner universities. The program was held in stages. The first week was for the theoretical courses and knowledge gaining, idea sessions, trainings, and workshops. The second week was for the product development and mentor consultations. Finally, students were given a test for theoretical knowledge and gave presentations of their finished prototypes. All the participants received certificates for participation in the program and a possibility to receive credits in their home institutions. Also, international setting of the project and possibility to network with students and professors from other countries served well for the motivation of the participants. Thirdly, the 2-week period provided interesting experience and the chance of daily routine for the students. The teacher's role is crucial in this kind of project. Professors from Lithuania, Latvia, and Romania have led the summer school. They were providing theoretical courses, workshops, guidance, and consultations in the process. All the participants received certificates for participation in the program and the possibility to receive credits in their home institutions. This factor had a huge impact on the recruitment of students for the program and their motivation. The following criteria were used in the assessment process in this project. Knowledge of entrepreneurship, the test was given. Knowledge of 3D printing, also with a test. Functioning prototype, design of the prototype, presentation, and teamwork. Finally, 3 teams were formed and have built working prototypes of lighting solutions. Team CHET made a luminaire with an integrated device for monitoring the levels of CO2. It can be used to monitor indoor air quality at home or in an office. When CO2 levels increase, it starts emitting red light. Team Modular made a prototype of a luminaire arc, which is more suitable for office space or industrial use. It is constructed from separate models and can be adapted to workstations of various weight easily. Its main goal is to illuminate a workstation evenly without any shade. This team made only a prototype, not the actual size product. Team Build It made an assembled luminaire with a rechargeable battery. It is operated through a mobile application. The success factors in leading such a project are the following: embeddedness into curricula through credits, international network, applying the knowledge, ability to build a real functioning prototype in 2 weeks. So these are very important points. Embeddedness into curricula through credits gives students more motivation to participate and commit to the project. Applying the knowledge is a strong point as well, since students are learning and applying their newly gained knowledge right away. Ability to build a real functioning prototype in 2 weeks. Well, this project is shorter than Makers Academy, but still long enough to give time for students to build a fully functioning prototype. That allows seeing the results of their work and quite possibly provides extra motivation. The third and final example of applying creative teaching techniques in engineering teaching is a hackathon called MakerFest. Hackathon is usually a creative workshop held on weekend, during which the creators present their ideas, form teams, and consult with mentors. MakerFest Hackathon is exactly that. Plus, it's focused on hardware prototypes. This event is a great opportunity to test one's strength by creating innovative prototypes of future products, gaining experience from professionals who successfully develop products on the market and find like-minded people realizing their ideas in the future. MakerFest Hackathon was held at Vilnius Technikmenų Fabrikas Creativity and Innovation Center, where one can find everything that requires to create products and their prototypes. MakerFest is the first hardware hackathon in Lithuania to bring together all hardware lovers, developers, and thinkers for a 3-day challenge. Talking about the participants, It was an open event for everyone, and it usually is, no matter the age or experience. It's a 3-day event, usually consisting of the following stages: registration, sharing ideas and networking, opening of the event, ideas presentation, team formation, prototyping, and this one is the longest, and then finally, presentation of the results and awards. So it's a much shorter event than before discussed examples and a little different in that way. The ideas presented at MakerFest Hackathon range from technologically sophisticated biomedical devices for active athletes to smart backpacks for beginners to help keep a child's spine in good health. Teams choose the problem which need to be solved with a hardware prototype. The prototype is not a final product, but rather an interpretation of the solution for the problem at hand. During the event, the best ideas and product prototypes are evaluated and awarded. Valuable cash prizes in the following categories are distributed: the most ingenious idea and its prototype, the most developed product prototype, prototype of the product that best corresponds to the direction of social responsibility, the best product corresponding to the business direction of main business donor company Deeper, that was the main sponsor, and that's it. These categories can be different in different times that the event is organized. Professors usually participate as mentors and as judges along with the business representatives. Hackathons are usually not embedded in the curricula due to its short nature, at least in Vilnius Tech and at least up till now. The following assessment criteria were used in the assessment process of MakerFest: original idea, credibility of the proposed solution, prototype, social responsibility, corresponding business field of the main sponsor, and presentation. The teams were working on the implementation of their ideas throughout the weekend and presented them on Sunday evening, as it is usual during the hackathons. A total of 25 ideas were presented at the beginning of the event. And finally, 18 teams were made who presented functioning prototypes at the end. Talking about the success factors, well, it's fast, it contains big prizes, and it's intense. It's fast enough that students don't lose their motivation, and even though the prototypes might be less developed, it gives fast results and a feeling of achievement. Now it's time to reflect. You have 5 minutes to think about the following. Did you note how different are the following examples in using the creativity tools, teacher's role, motivation tools, and embeddedness into curricula? Finally, in this table, all the three different examples of using creativity techniques in engineering teaching are reflected. As it can be seen in the table above, Macademy is the longest one, and as it was discussed before, it gives students a lot of time to attend trainings, consult with mentors, and build a well thought out prototype with thoughtful design that comprehends its mechanical parameters in the best way. Also, business plans are developed and presentation skills improved through many critical night events. Summer School of 2 weeks is a similar version of Makers Academy, but more condensed in a shorter time period. A challenge in planning this might be that students need to fully commit full 2 weeks, for full 2 weeks, attending a full day activities. Whereas Makers Academy is more flexible and has most of its activities planned in the afternoons and evenings. A hackathon is, on the other hand, only 3-day event, which gives a benefit of fast results and participants don't lose motivation. It's fast and intensive. On the other hand, it has less educational benefits. The prototypes are less developed and it's usually not embedded in the university curricula. But it's also way more easy to organize, execute, and requires less human and financial resources. It can be a great way to motivate the students and give them a chance to see fast results of their work and network with other students and mentors from business companies. Talking about the creativity tools discussed in this unit, the Makers Academy and the Summer School Makers 4.0 incorporates project-based learning quite strongly. The Hackathon MakerFest, on the other hand, incorporates problem-based learning more. All in all these three projects have proved to be successful in motivating the students at Vilnius Gediminas Technical University. So to conclude, you can see the main differences and similarities in between these three creativity techniques discussed in these slides in this table. This presentation was created as part of Unit 1 of the CHET Project. Author of slides and voice, Eglė Girdzijauskaitė, Vilnius Gediminas Technical University.